তো হ্যালো ফ্রেন্ডস, ওয়েলকাম ব্যাক টু মাই চ্যানেল। আজকের ভিডিওতে ওয়াধওয়ানি অপরচুনিটির উইক 6 যার আন্ডারে রয়েছে বেস্ট প্র্যাকটিস টু কনসিডার হোয়াইল ওয়ার্কিং উইথ ওয়ার্ক প্রোডাক্টিভিটি টুলস অ্যান্ড ডিভাইস, সেটা নিয়ে আজকে অ্যান্সারটা ডিসকাস করব তোমাদের সাথে। চলো ভিডিওটি স্টার্ট করা যাক।
Welcome to the lesson, Best Practices to Consider While Working with Work Productivity Tools and Devices. In this lesson, you will get an opportunity to analyze the issues related to work productivity tools. You will also learn how to apply best practices while using work productivity tools. But first, let us look at a situation to understand the impact of not following the best practices while using certain work productivity tools and devices. This is John, who works as a sales executive at Easy Appliances. To perform his day-to-day work tasks more efficiently, he uses different work productivity tools like Excel, PowerPoint, CRM, and POS. He uses Excel to record and calculate sales data and PowerPoint to create sales pitch presentations. The CRM system helps him to manage customer data and sales, while the POS device enables him to complete payment transactions while on the go. On a typical workday, John is working on his CRM system, and it looks like one of the clients, Mr. Ray, needs a product demo of their latest water purifier. John enjoys visiting clients to present his company's products and is very eager to do so for Mr. Ray. He quickly opens up PowerPoint and finds it best to make slides with multiple bullet points or numbered lists that explain features and pricing of the water purifier. He adds more text on the presentation slides, thinking that it would be good for the customer to read all the relevant information related to the water purifier. But look what happens here. Mr. Ray informs John that one of the colleagues, Tanya, had already provided the complete demo of the product last week. He also tells John that he had requested for some time to think about his decision to buy the water purifier. Mr. Ray does not look very happy with the persistent behavior of the sales personnel of Easy Appliances. This is definitely not good for the reputation of the company. He thinks that it was Tanya's fault because she did not inform him about her visit. But it turns out that wasn't the case. So, where did John go wrong? In today's world, time is money, and working smart is the need of the hour to manage time. There are many tools available that let you track your time, plan and simplify your day-to-day business needs. But it is very important to understand the features of each of these tools and apply the most suitable best practices according to different situations. John was wrong in not looking at the updated CRM information in detail before visiting the customer. He also did not follow the best practices while creating the product demo PPT. Some of the best practices he should have followed while designing his presentation in PowerPoint are: keep your slides consistent. Make your title slide stand out from the rest of the text. Review and check the slides to catch errors. Use diagrams, charts or tables to explain processes, relationships and comparisons. Now that was a lesson well learned for John. It is a new day and he does not want to commit the same mistakes ever again. John opens the CRM, but this time he looks at each and every information about the sales given in it. He looks at the information on a particular customer who seemed interested during the telephonic call but was not satisfied with the price range and thought that the other company's water purifier was better. John immediately calls the customer and sets up a time for a demo visit. John creates a product demo PPT with price range and features list in a comparison table. The table also contains details of other similar competition water purifiers in it. He uses different charts and graphs to show sales figures. He also uses different images of the product to show the unique features of the water purifier in detail. John is well informed and well prepared this time when he reaches the customer's house for a demo. As a result, The customer looks satisfied and decides to buy the water purifier. However, he requests for the down payment to be made by debit card and the rest of the amount in installments for 3 years. John takes out the POS device, which he connects to his portable Wi-Fi for a stable and secure connectivity. The down payment is successfully received. Next, John opens Excel and puts in the formula, and that helps him calculate the EMI installment amount for 3 years in no time. John continues winning sales by applying the best practices of work productivity tools in his daily tasks. Let us look at what we learned from John's experience with work productivity tools. Work productivity tools like Excel, PowerPoint, CRM, and POS help us perform our day-to-day work tasks more efficiently. Use Excel to record and calculate sales data, PowerPoint to create sales pitch presentations, CRM system to manage customer data and sales, POS device to complete payment transactions while on the go. It is important to understand the features of each one of these tools and to apply the most suitable best practices according to different situations. To create powerful presentations, keep your slides consistent. Make your title slide stand out from the rest of the text. Review and check the slides to catch errors. Use diagrams, charts, or tables to explain processes, relationships, and comparisons.
In this activity, you will think about the different work productivity tools and devices available for your use. Click the Start button to proceed. Ali is creating a PowerPoint presentation for the upcoming performance review meeting with his manager. Which of the following features do you think he should avoid using in the presentation? Select the most appropriate action and click Submit. Well done. Using transitions. While working on an official report, Ria has to insert the Excel file data into a Microsoft Word document. What do you think the data will look like in the Word document? Select the most appropriate action and click Submit. Well done. The Excel file data will get embedded as a table within her Microsoft Word document. Susan is attending a customer at the cash counter when suddenly the internet connection is lost. Susan continues with the transaction by assuring the customer that the POS system can process a transaction without an internet connection, that is, store the credit card number and process the transaction when it connects to the internet. Do you think what Susan said is true or false? Select True or False and click Submit. Well done. The POS system cannot complete a credit card payment transaction. Here is an opportunity to apply your knowledge on the issues and best practices of work productivity tools and devices. Select a game mode. Practice applying your knowledge on the issues and best practices of work productivity tools and devices. Click Start to begin. Jay is a project manager at XYZ company. He is called for a team meeting, as the project his team is working on is approaching the deadline. He tells the team to work faster so that they do not miss the deadline. However, he also warns them against delivering poor quality work. All the 3 team members look stressed and hurry back to their desks to complete their tasks. Let's see how their day goes. Neil is using Excel to finish up a long report. He constantly needs to add more rows to his Excel report. So, he wants to add 100 new rows in one go. How can Neil do that? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. He can do it one by right-clicking and selecting the Insert option each time. Well done. He should highlight the rows and then, right-click and select the Insert option. This is the best way as it saves a lot of time and energy. Nina is working on a PowerPoint presentation, which she constantly needs to run a slideshow to see how her presentation looks. Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. She can use the F5 key. She can go to slideshow from the top menu and click play. She can use the F2 key. Well done. F5 key is a direct shortcut to run the slideshow. While working with Salesforce CRM, Jay wants to track all the recent admin setup changes in the organization. Which function in Salesforce do you think Jay is using to do that? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. The dashboard. Tabular reports. Well done. An audit trail logs all modifications made to your organization's configuration. Neil has just called Nina, an expert in Excel, for help. He asks for a quick shortcut to help him format the date column in his worksheet. He wants that all the dates should display in the same format in his report shown here. What do you think should be Nina's response? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Select the column and press Alt+D. Neil should do it manually. There is no shortcut to do so. Well done. Ctrl+# or Ctrl+Shift+# enables you to display the date column in the same format. It's time for the follow-up meeting with Jay.
Hi Nina, so which of our sales campaigns have been the most successful this year?
Let me display it through a report I prepared in.
Based on the conversation between Nina and Jay, can you fill in the blank with the work productivity tool that Nina must have used? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Well done. This is the best option. Salesforce is a customer relationship management (CRM) platform for displaying customer sales and service-related reports. Excellent. You have enough knowledge about best practices of work productivity tools and devices. We are sure that you would follow these rules and make the most of it. Here is an opportunity to apply your knowledge on the issues and best practices of work productivity tools and devices. Select a game mode. Practice. Test your knowledge. Meet Neil, who is a sales executive at a computers and electronics shop. Every day he has to use different work productivity tools and devices to perform efficiently on the job. Neil's manager has given him the task to update their sales presentation.
Hey Neil, can you quickly update our sales presentation with the list of latest products along with their prices and features? I have some customers who want to see it.
Let me start by adding some interesting tables and pictures to the slide.
Can you help Neil to add tables and pictures to his slide? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Neil has noticed many spelling errors in the presentation. What should he do to ensure there are no spelling errors in the presentation? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate action and click Submit. To update the presentation, Neil has to add the latest installation service rates too. So, he refers to the service rate list that is available as an Excel sheet. Now, he wants to get the total product installation service rates that they offer to their customers. What function should he use in the selected red cell E17? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate action and click Submit. While updating the presentation, Neil has made an important observation.
There are a lot of changes in the prices of many products in our store. Let me make sure it is updated into the inventory window.
Which tool or device would Neil have to use to update the prices of the different products in the inventory window? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate action and click Submit. Neil would have to use an Excel sheet. Neil would have to use a POS device. Neil has successfully updated the product presentation and has also sent it to his manager through email. He has also updated the inventory window in the POS device. Now, while going through customer sales data in the CRM system, Neil has made an important observation.
I see a customer who was given a product demo 6 months back, no purchase yet. Let me track this customer interaction in
Can you help Neil
Salesforce.
perform the required action within Salesforce to track customer interaction? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Neil should create a customer segment in Salesforce. Neil should reach out to the customer service department for all the required information. It is evening and the shop is filled with customers. Neil is attending a customer who wants to buy a tablet for his daughter. After looking at the various options, they decide to buy a particular brand model.
This is the perfect one for my daughter. I am buying it.
Neil searches among the new lot of items at the counters but cannot find the same brand model. He remembers that while updating the inventory list, he had updated this particular brand's models too. What should Neil do to ensure that the customers get the desired product? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. Since one of the cashiers had to leave early, Neil is also helping at the billing counter. One of the customers has bought a digital camera. Neil scans the pack with the barcode scanner and the total amount gets displayed on the screen. The customer is surprised to see the price because he picked it from the counter that said 40% discount. So, he is quite upset. Why do you think there is a difference in the price? Read the options or click the audio icon to hear the options. Select the most appropriate response and click Submit. The customer is lying. He did not pick the camera from the discount counter. You need to work hard. Play again to improve your knowledge of the best practices of work productivity tools and devices. In this section, you will explore more about the best practices of commonly used work productivity tools. Click the Start button. Click each resource link to discover more.